Good morning and welcome to Church in the Pines. Perhaps you could bring yourself outside if the weather permits. Hello, Mel. So glad to have you starting inside the Breathwork experience tomorrow. Today is the last day to join my 5-week deep dive, the Breathwork experience. You have until 8 p.m. tonight to decide if this immersion is right for you. I'm here if you have questions. Welcome, Jen, Spoona, Jen Ship, Cassie. So glad you're here. Jen Okonski, Bev. Wonderful to have all of you here today at church. If you are able to go outside, I'm really feeling the outdoor vibe today. Not that I don't feel the outdoor vibe every day when the weather's good, but I will have a little bit of music during the active breath portion, but I would like the meditation at the start today and the meditation at the end to be accompanied by the sound of the birds and the wind, and you can access that for yourself as well. Julie, so glad to have you here and joining us inside the Breathwork experience. Saw your name come through this morning. Congratulations on choosing yourself. Hi, Kahina. Welcome. Mackenzie. So many beautiful humans here today. I'm going to talk for just a few minutes before we start about being guided. Being divinely guided. Give me a wave or a heart or a like or your favorite emoji if you believe that you're guided. If you believe that there is guidance available to you. I'm going to talk about the 3 ways that we are guided before we breathe today, and then we'll drop into about 17 minutes of breath. If you've got kids with you, just do your best, right? The breath is meant to be integrated into life, right? And so sometimes we can get really like, oh, the circumstances have to be just right for me to be here, for me to sign up for the program, for me to be fully present. And those of us that have children and businesses, right, and families and life and obligations know, like, choosing yourself often has to happen with all those things messy all around us. Yes? Give me a wave if you understand that, if you're practicing that, right? Not holding yourself back by telling yourself all these circumstances have to be just lined up just so in order for me to be a yes. Your guidance comes from here, from your body, from your heart, not from here. Now, our mind can filter the guidance, right? The mind really helps us to understand what's happening here, to get it out into the world. But I want you to really practice leaning into your own divine guidance today. Perhaps as you're deciding to join the breathwork experience or not, as you're trying to figure out your schedule for the week, right? It might seem like little things, like, oh, I don't want to waste God's time with helping me figure out how to be less overwhelmed this week, right? No, bring that ask to yourself, your higher self, your God, your spirit team, the teachers that you're following, and tune in. It's available to you. Glad you're here, Chelsea. Hello, Q Cannabis. What a great group. So what are the ways that we are guided? 3 ways that we're guided. First, by our own intuition, by our higher self, right? By the inner guidance system that we were equipped with from the moment of conception. Good morning, Sylvia. We're talking about guidance, and I'm sharing the 3 ways that we're guided. First being our own intuition and our higher self. Now, the problems come with guidance when our channel is not clear, right? It's not that the guidance leaves, right? Oh, I didn't have any guidance, right? My intuition was gone. That is always there. I want to be clear. Your channel may have been blocked, distracted, clogged, afraid, focused on something else. Okay? So that guidance is always there. Hello, Anu. I'm so glad you're here. We are guided by our spirit teams. We are guided by the spirit realm. Whatever name you use for God, all names of God are welcome in this community and in my containers. Any ascended masters that you are connected to, Jesus, Mother Mary. Right? We are guided by ancestors, perhaps, if you believe that. The grandmothers and grandfathers who are well, who are interested in your wellness and who are there to guide you. How do you know when you're being guided by your spirit team? I know because there are signs. Right? Animals that appear to me. Anybody spoken to by the animals? Repeating numbers. coincidences, right? Those little things where you're like, that's like way too weird to be a coincidence, right? That happened just at the moment that I was thinking about my grandmother, right? They're not. They're signs and they're guidance from your spirit team. And we are guided by each other. This is the third type of guidance. This is why we need each other as humans. We are guided by the guides that you choose to guide you. I would be one of them if you're here in this community, right? There are teachers everywhere. Now, number one, using your own intuition and discernment is pretty key when you are allowing yourself to be guided by others, right? We don't want blind guidance of others. Well, my teacher, that's guru energy. My teacher said that I need to do this, so I'm just going to blindly do that without checking in with my own inner guidance system, right? Be careful of that kind of teacher, right? Oh, I know exactly what's wrong with you, and here's what you need to do to feel better, right? So using your own intuition when you are allowing yourself to be guided by others, and especially if you are a guide, if you are guiding others, gosh, you need guidance. I would never be in this work guiding you if I did not have a team guiding me. Okay? So the 3 ways we're guided: by ourselves, by our own higher self and our intuition, by our spirit teams, and by each other. Which way resonates with you today? Julie, the hawks talk to you. Yes. Chelsea, tarot readings, divination tools can give us guidance, can give us information, right? The problems and the confusion come when we place all of our trust in the external tool, right? Or the external teacher. So that's why I put intuition and higher self first, right? You want to run all guidance through your own beautiful filtration system. And for those of you that might be saying, this all sounds great and technically I believe it here, but I don't feel that guidance. Anybody struggle to feel it? I don't feel that. This is where breathwork comes in. This is where microdosing comes in. This is helping us clear and open and attune our channels so that it's like the antenna, right? The old school way that we had to get the channels. The antenna can pull in the signal and the message is clear. Who wants some clear messaging? Who wants divine guidance? Or who wants to access the divine guidance that's always there? That's what we're dropping into today in church. I'm so glad you all are here. Please stay. We're going to start breathing in just a minute. So, in order to be guided, yes, lean into tools like breathwork. And there's a real important piece here that I don't think we talk about enough in this community. You got to slow down to hear it. Right? And some of us are going, I don't hear any guidance. I don't hear any guidance. I'm doing this, and I'm doing this, and I'm doing all the things, and I'm saying all the things, and I'm breathing, and I'm all right. And then when I'm done breathing, I'm looking at my phone, right? You cannot hear the guidance if you are going 100 miles per hour and if you do not have space to allow it to come in. This is why after a breathwork session, after a breathwork journey, we just lay, we just stay, we just be. No work, no effort, nothing to do, right? Just receive. Let it come through. Do you hear me? Give me an amen. Lately, since that 3-day free workshop I did, I've been really feeling like a preacher. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm trying that on for size. Having an immediate throat chakra reaction to calling myself a preacher. Swallowed my spit wrong. Whew. Get yourself in a position to breathe. I'm going to take a moment to make sure I can breathe and cue you through our 17 minutes of breath. You guys, 17 minutes of breath work goes really fast. If someone had said to me, we're going to meditate for 17 minutes, I'd be like, oh, back when I was first really learning to sit and go slow. Thank you, Mel. I adore you too. But breath work for 17 minutes? Yes, there is something to do, right? You have to direct your energy at breathing. If your mind is chattering, let your mind chatter. Hello, mind. I see that you want to chatter. I'm over here breathing. You want to join me? right? We are not rejecting any parts of us. Oh, my shoulder's acting up while I'm trying to breathe. I always hear this in week 1 of the breathwork experience. I just couldn't get comfortable to breathe. The blanket on me wasn't quite right, or I have this cold, so I couldn't really focus on the breathing. Y'all, breathwork is not meant to be comfortable. And the part of you that's saying, if I just have the right eye mask or blanket, or if I didn't have this cold, this breathwork would be so amazing. But there's all these things that are in the way. That is you doing the thing of saying all these circumstances need to be right in order for me to change. Transformation happens when you do the thing, even with all the circumstances not being right. Hear me? So you're going to be uncomfortable when you breathe. 60 minutes of breathing can be uncomfortable. Some people just bliss out. I'm amazed by those people, right? And most of us are like, ugh. And whenever I start a 60-minute journey, right in the first 10 minutes, I'm like, oh God, why am I doing this? Right? And then it's like, if you're a runner, you understand this, right? That first mile is like, oh God, here we go, right? And then your body starts to run itself. Your body starts to breathe itself, right? It's uncomfortable to change. I'm glad you're here to be in the discomfort with me. Who wants to breathe? Who's ready? Thank you for allowing me to talk first today, and let a crowd gather. We have 15 people on live. I love you too, Anu. Here's what we're going to do. We'll spend 2 or 3 minutes preparing to breathe. We'll say a prayer. We will ask for divine guidance. I will give you the opportunity to just arrive, to be in your body, to land, to notice your mind chatter, to notice your pain points, to do a body scan, all of those things. And then we will start to breathe. I'm going to cue 3 breaths during this session. For those of you that are newer, I'll go over them real quick. Even if you know the breaths, do them with me. We'll start with the halo. And with each of the 3 breaths, I'm going to cue the breath efficiently and quickly at first. I'm not going to use the word fast. I probably shouldn't even use the word quick. Let's go with efficient. We'll use the breath efficiently. That is an efficient halo breath. Yours might look like... Doesn't matter, just moving the air in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then I will cue a slow halo breath. This is the part where I'm asking you to slow down so you can actually hear the divine guidance. Slow halo breath. Really, how slow can you go in through the nose and out through the mouth? Okay, first breath. Second one, blow breath. We'll start efficiently. In and out of the mouth. Emphasis on that exhale, blowing out. Efficiently at first, and then slow as heck. Okay, might feel like torture to go slow. That's okay. That's the uncomfortable part, and that's the practice we're in here today. Final breath, bliss breath, in and out of the nose. Starting efficiently and ending slow as molasses, in and out of the nose. Almost feeling like a millimeter per moment. Only nose breathing at the end. If you can't breathe through your nose because you got a cold or you were crying during a previous part and you're clogged, breathe through the mouth. No big thing. If you've worked with me before, you know you can't breathe wrong. You just move air. All right? Who is ready to breathe? Drop in, let go, set the phone down so you're not worrying about holding it, closing your eyes or dropping your gaze. Let yourself just arrive in your body. A natural breath here. No work, no effort yet. Just noticing your breath as it is. And bringing your awareness to the sensations of your body. Maybe the temperature of the air on your skin. The sounds going into your ears. The feeling of the pressure on your back or your butt, where gravity is talking. And your internal landscape. scanning your body for the parts that may feel neglected, tired, tight, or numb. Hello, body. I'm going to send you some loving breath today. And connecting to your God, your spirit team, yourself. Opening up that sense of awareness that you are not alone and that there is divine guidance available to you. And a prayer. Show us what it looks like to breathe in a way that opens the channel for the guidance to come through. Give us discernment. Guide us with the breath. Allow us to release and to receive today. Moving efficiently and moving slowly, neither one being better than the other. Show us the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're going to start with that halo breath, that efficient halo breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. That's it. Just like that. Whatever pace feels efficient for you. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Allowing yourself to fully expand on that inhalation. Filling up. And then fully releasing on that exhale. That's it. Even opening your mouth wide. That's it. Just like that. Your pace. Be your own guide here. Regardless of my cues, practice listening to that divine guidance in you. That's it. Just another few moments of this efficient halo breath. And we're going to take a hold now. Letting your air out for a bottom hold. And just feeling your body here. Grounding down into the earth. Feeling how safe you are to lean into the breath, to change your energetic state. We've just begun breathing. We're going to take a slow halo breath when you're done with this hold. In through the nose and out through the mouth. Slowly, quietly, prayerfully. That's it. Feeling how slow you can go. Hearing your heart and the whispers of your heart. Taking a few more of these long halo breaths. Perhaps even exploring the full range of the inhalation and a full exhale until there's nothing left before pulling in again. Beautiful. I'm going to move now into the blow breath. At your pace, in and out of the mouth. An efficient breath. You can do little tiny, faster pulses or full, big breaths. Only here for a minute. Really bringing that blow breath forward. Asking that your channel be cleared here so that the divine guidance available to you at all times can come flowing through. That's it. So close. Just another moment more. And we're going to take a top hold. When you're ready, pulling in all of your air, full inhalation, full expansion, and a hold. Imagining whatever is in the way of that divine guidance just rushing out of you. Releasing. Holding as long as it feels good. Releasing when you're ready, perhaps on a sigh of relief to have all of that gone. Making a little noise. Before coming to a slow mouth breath. Moving the air in and out of your mouth slowly. That's it. All the way in and all the way out with no pushing. You may open your mouth all the way if that helps. Allowing that inhale and exhale to move through your mouth. Feeling the space that you're opening up. That's it. Just a few more of these slow blow breaths. We're breathing slowly in and out of the mouth for a few more moments here. And now we're going to take a bottom hold. If your palms are not yet facing up, go ahead and flip them up. Breathing in through your nose when you're ready. You can hold again at the top. Just a moment, we're going to transition to the Bliss Breath. In and out of the nose. at your pace. If nasal breathing's not available to you, don't worry, just use your mouth. You're still going to feel a shift. That's it. Let your belly move in and out, putting your diaphragm to work, moving the air, clearing the channel so that the divine guidance can flood in. That's it. Just a few more moments here in this bliss breath. Beautiful. If you need a break, take a hold here. We'll be transitioning into a slow nose breath. How slow can you go in and out of your nose? I am divinely guided. You are divinely guided in every moment. Slow in and out of the nose, perhaps imagining breathing in that divine guidance. Pulling it into your heart, into your belly. Filling up with clarity, connection, and confidence in your own ability to access the divine. We're going to take a hold at the top in just a moment. When you're ready, filling to capacity, full expansion, full expression, and holding. Perhaps imagining that divine guidance pouring into the top of your head, the palms of your hands, your open heart. I am divinely guided by my higher self, my intuition, my spirit team, and my guides, my teachers. Trusting that guidance, trusting yourself to interpret the guidance, and releasing that hold on a sound. We're going to come back to the halo breath for our final few minutes of active breath here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Feeling your channel open. Moving that breath at whatever speed feels best to access the guidance coming through, raining down. Blessing you. That's it. That breath can be slow and intentional. Healing can be gentle and soft. In through the nose, out through the mouth. I am divinely guided. You are divinely guided. You only need to clear your channel, to open yourself up, to ask, and then allow yourself to receive it, to let it be. Part of you, of how you move through the world. Filling all the way up on that inhale, whatever speed you're taking it, and letting go completely on that exhale, feeling your full range. Final few breaths here. That's it, almost there. I am divinely guided in every moment. I trust, I lean on, I ask for this guidance when I feel lost, afraid, overwhelmed, and I allow it. I receive it. Letting go completely of all effort and all work now. Coming into a final hold here. Top or bottom, you choose. Feeling that stream of guidance pouring in from above. And feeling that releasing of what's in the way of the guidance going down to the earth. That's it. When you're ready to let go, no rush. Coming into 3 minutes of stillness. Don't rush out of this part. This is when the divine guidance has room. Just stay right where you are. There's so much here for you. Feel what it feels like to have your channel more open. No work. You're worthy just as you are to be still. If you want to repeat this 4-line prayer after me, only if that feels good. What would you have me do? Where would you have me go? What would you have me say? To whom? And then sit, listen. 30 more seconds of quiet here. Thank you for the guidance that is always available to us. Show us what it looks like to clear the channel, to ask, to believe, to breathe, and to receive. Show us what it looks like and feels like to slow down to hear it. Guide us, support us, and protect us. Amen. So much gratitude here today. Transitioning yourself slowly. We did breathe for about 15 minutes. That's can really do a lot energetically. So go slow as you transition. Don't even bring your attention to the phone if that might take you from this space. Stretching. Maybe taking a couple sigh breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth with a sigh of relief. Placing a hand on your heart, hand on your belly. It was a beautiful session, Julie, and I'm so glad you were here. Yes, this is available to all of you all the time. If you love having guidance to do this, I would love to be your guide. You have until 8 p.m. tonight to sign up for the Breathwork experience. We begin tomorrow. We begin this week. And if you feel the call, I want you to listen to that divine guidance. If you don't feel the call, listen to that too. Shannon, so glad you came. So glad that was supportive for you. I'd love for all of you to play with that efficient breath and then slow breath, right? Practicing that slow can be healing. That slow is essential for healing, actually. Please go lay in a hammock today. Lay in the grass. Take a long, slow, lazy walk. Care for your nervous system. Care for your body. Thank you so much, Emerge Breathwork. It's a joy. It's a joy to have you in the community. Thank you for being here today. Yes, intention every day has been to slow all the way. Good, Shannon. Yeah, the slow is good for your singing. Absolutely, it's good for everything, you guys. This world has us conditioned to believe that we gotta hustle to achieve. And when it comes to healing, that's not the truth. And I'm learning it right alongside you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this community. If you know someone who's suffering and experiencing pain, please send them my way. Microdosing and breathwork are the medicines that I carry, and I share them freely every Sunday. This is free, 11 a.m. Invite your friends, invite your family, and it's free for you to talk to me about microdosing to see if you're a match. Yes, Q Cannabis, music and nature on point. Woohoo! So glad the birds were supportive today. Thank you all for being here. I love you so much. If you're called to sign up for the Breathwork experience and you have questions, just reach out. Jen, I'm thrilled you were here. Thank you so much. Yes. Oh, her phone overheated. That was all the energy moving, Sylvia. I love you guys. Happy breathing. Remember that you're divinely guided. Yes. Thank you, Kahina. You're divinely guided. Bless you.